Challenge yourself with follow 15 free online electrical wires quiz questions in this video to be more prepared for your official exams. Take it, now.
Question 1. A low value of resistor connected in parallel with a DC ammeter is called A. Multiplier. B. Link. C. Rheostat. D. Shunt. The correct answer is D. Question 2. The basic C unit of length is A. Kilometer. B. Meter. C. Millimeter. D. Centimeter. The correct answer is D. Question 3. A fused switch is designed so that fuse links are A. Interchangeable. B. Separate from the moving contacts. C. Made stationary. D. Mounted on moving contacts. The correct answer is D. Question 4. Reversal of any of the two phases of a three-phase induction motor results in A. Motor will stop rotating. B. Motor rotate in opposite direction. C. No change will take place. D. It should not be done as it is harmful to the motor. The correct answer is D. Question 5. A device which determines speed whilst flashing at a preset frequency is called as A. Oscilloscope. B. Light meter. C. Stroboscope. D. Pulse meter. The correct answer is C.
Thank you for watching our video. Like and subscribe for more video.
Question 6. A switch where the blades are so arranged as to make or break all the poles simultaneously is defined as A. Splitter switch. B. One-way switch. C. Linked switch. D. Dual switch. The correct answer is C. Question 7. What is the value of the total capacitance of 5 capacitors rated 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50 microfarad respectively connected in parallel? A. 150 microfarad. B. 120 microfarad. The correct answer is A. Question 8. A motor connecting to 120 volts supply mains draws 10 amps current with a power factor of 0.75. Calculate the power drawn by the motor. A. 850 watts. B. 1000 watts. C. 900 watts. D. 950 watts. The correct answer is C. Question 9. Skin effect phenomenon is observed in which of the following? A. D.C circuits. B. In both A.C and D.C circuits. C. Only in EHV circuits. D. A.C circuits. The correct answer is D. Question 10. Which of the motor should be always started on load? A. DC series motor. B. DC shunt motor. C. Repulsion motor. D. Induction motor. The correct answer is A. Question 11. A non-sinusoidal current and voltage waveforms are generated when supply system is connected to which of the following? A. Resistive loads. B. Linear loads. C. Nonlinear loads. The correct answer is C.
Thank you for watching our video. Like and subscribe for more video.
Question 12. Carbon dioxide and dry chemical powders are used as extinguishers to put off the electrical fire. A. False. B. True. The correct answer is D. Question 13. An electrical bulb of 5 ohms is connected to a voltage source of 120 volts. Calculate the current flowing in the circuit. A. 22 amps. B. 26 amps. C. 24 amps. D. 20 amps. The correct answer is C. Question 14. Electrical transformer core should have the following property. A. Low permeability. B. High permeability. C. High permittivity. D. Low permittivity. The correct answer is D. Question 15. A transformer core is laminated to reduce which of the following? A. Weight. B. Flux leakage losses. C. Iron losses. D. Noise. The correct answer is C. Question 16. Calculate the equivalent resistance of the two resistors 10 and 20 ohms connected in parallel. A. 6.67 ohms. B. 6.5 ohms. The correct answer is A. Question 17. For a material to behave like a good conductor, it requires A. Pair of electrons in outermost orbital. B. An electron in outermost orbital. C. More than 2 electrons in outermost orbital. D. Electrons does not decide the conductivity property of the material. The correct answer is D. Question 18. With a 10% slip, the rotor speed of 6-pole cage induction motor fed from a 50 Hz supply is A. 890 rpm. B. 900 rpm. The correct answer is D. Question 19. To safeguard a motor against excess current, it must be protected by which of the following? A. An earth relay and associated circuit breaker. B. An undervoltage relay and associated circuit breaker. C. Thermal or magnetic drips. D. Large impedance of the cables which reduces the load current. The correct answer is C. Question 20. An electric iron draws 10 amps at 120 volts. How much power is used by the electric iron? A. 1.4 kilowatts. B. 1.2 kilowatts. The correct answer is D.
Thank you for watching our video. Like and subscribe for more video.